nested for the first time in my 25-year marriage. Did anybody know that? Does anybody care? Evidently, that woman just became an empty nester too. Woo! Now there's a little freedom. Isn't it wonderful? You can go to the potty and nobody bangs on the door. Nobody's borrowing your clothes or your money. They just took it all when they left. Now my daughter moved out a couple of months ago, and it was kind of a tearful thing. Although it was time, just way time. She had graduated from college, and she was home for a few months in that transitional period. And she graduated from college. She graduated from Auburn University. Anybody that care? Thank you, War Eagle, to you too. You pay the bill and see how it feels. And then, lo and behold, she became engaged. Isn't that precious? Oh, say, oh, she's in love. And we are too. He's just the sweetest young man, even though he's from Ohio. Far, far north. He's got no accent at all. How sad. And we met the in-laws for the first time a couple of weeks ago. So, I have to set this up for you because, bless them, Lord, how they endured it, I don't know. This was their first trip to the deep south. And they are from the far north. And so the north and south thing, we didn't fly any flags or anything like that. How rude. We just wore the t-shirts. And so, no, we didn't. They're a wonderful family. We love them very much. And we love Craig very much. We're excited for Shara and her new life. And Craig comes from a very devout Jewish faith. And it's an incredible gift that he grew up with. And he became a believer many months ago. And it's just been exciting to watch him grow in the Lord. And we wanted his family to feel... But I am so proud of his heritage, and we wanted his family to feel right at home. And so I thought it would be very heartwarming when they showed up in the South. I had a big sign, a banner that said, "Shalom, y'all." I'm not sure if they thought that was really funny. Y'all in Hebrew could... I think it means like fat cow or something. Peace to you, you fat cow. It's been really interesting. And then my son, Zachary, for any of you who cares, I have a son. Zach is about 6 years younger than his sister, and he just left for college a few weeks ago, so we are empty nesters. And I tried to work up a big cry so that my kids would really feel like I was broken up over it, but to tell you the truth, I thought I would be. I thought I'd just be sniffling and carrying on and be in therapy again, or but the transition's not been that bad. I got me one of those little tents, and I put it right outside of Zach's dorm, and I'm just at the stage where I don't yell his name when he walks by. I just, "Hi, son." He would kill me. Would that be so funny? Man, I might have to try that. So I did pretty good. I didn't cry, I didn't choke up until our first meal alone, David and I, that was kind of a tough day because I went to the grocery store first because when the kids left, they took everything. I didn't have a bag of flour, nothing. And so I had to go to the grocery store. And I've never noticed this before because, I'm used to cooking for a lot of folks. Well, if you have one teenager, you have 10. I mean, it's like the whole neighborhood knows. There's a teenager in this house. Let's go eat. And so it was just David and I. And in the grocery store, they sell 2 pork chops in one little package. It was the saddest little thing I'd ever seen. And as we were shopping, more and more Then you get to the bakery. This is no lie. They had 2 pieces of cake. 2 sliced pieces of cake in one little package. I looked at my husband. I don't know what you're going to eat this week. That was the fun, of course, the most fun about being empty nesters. I don't have plastics. And so I remember, about a week ago, there was this bang on the door, and my son was like, "Why are you guys locking the door now?" You know what's so stinking funny? You know what's so stinking funny is women that are... You feel like having to... I'm sorry, I sleep with my husband, okay? I mean, we're Christians. We're not dead. So yeah, my son was like, "Good grief." And I think he was just upset because we didn't lock it. We had actually changed the locks as soon as that kid was out of there. And it just seems so... I'm just so sorry, but that is the cutest, saddest little thing. She's got this baby under her armpits. Lord have mercy. And it takes 3 of you to change that diaper? It's always the church way, isn't it? She talked about sex. I'll just pretend I'm leaving with her. Well, I'm sure that baby got here somehow. Good Lord have mercy. We got some uptight people in this world. Let's just say it all once and get it over with. Naked, 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 naked. Just try it one time. Naked. Say it. Isn't there freedom in that? That is just so stinking funny. My mama, no, she won't say naked. She doesn't say... I'm 40... Well, it's none of your business how old I am. I'm 40-something, and my mother still spells. And whispers it, It's just so stinking funny. She never really gave me... You know what I'm talking about? Well, I'll just give it to you right now. Teenager one. No, she really didn't. She just laid a brochure on the nightstand the night before I got married. I'm not kidding. I was 23 years of age. She laid a brochure on the nightstand and just tiptoes in like even that's too loud. If you have any questions, you ask your mother. Please don't have any questions, please. And the whole brochure was how to make a roast. I'm not kidding. You make a roast on Saturday because you don't want to cook on the Lord's Day and you want to prepare everything just right. It was how to brown the roast, and then you put it in the pot, and then when to add the gravy and when to add the potatoes and just the whole thing. When to put the salt and the pepper, blah, blah, blah. I thought it was some sick metaphor. Because men work hard all week, they deserve to have a roast on Sunday. Yeah, you think you're embarrassed. You should have seen my husband's face the night when we got married. I had the salt and pepper in the suitcase. He just looks at me like, I don't know, hon. Maybe we should dance. That was good. I just made that whole thing up. That wasn't on a card, nothing. Just interesting year. What was I talking about before I was so rudely interrupted? Sex. The Presbyterian goes, sex. You little perverts.